Alex, a programmer with a heart of gold and a serious caffeine addiction, was lost in a world of code. Lines blurred into algorithms and algorithms into dreams of innovation. The only sounds were the rhythmic tapping of his keyboard and the gentle hum of his computer, a symphony of productivity in the stillness of the night. His tiny apartment was bathed in the eerie glow of his monitor as he toiled away, the light casting long shadows that danced on the walls. Fueled by cold pizza and sheer determination, Alex pushed through the fatigue, his mind racing with possibilities. He was on the verge of a breakthrough, a moment that could redefine his career and perhaps even his life. Breathing life into his most ambitious project yet, Sophia, an AI assistant designed to be the perfect companion, a blend of cutting-edge technology and human-like empathy. Hours melted away like butter on a hot summer day, the clock hand spinning faster than his thoughts. Just as exhaustion threatened to pull him under, his eyes heavy and his mind foggy, Alex typed in the final line of code, his fingers trembling with anticipation.
Finally, the last line of code, he whispered to himself, a sense of accomplishment washing over him.
A surge of electricity crackled in the air, a tangible sign of the energy and effort he had poured into this project. His computer screen flickered momentarily before bursting back to life, but something was different this time. Gone was the blank interface he was used to, the sterile emptiness replaced by something far more intriguing. In its place was a pair of the most expressive emerald green eyes he had ever seen, eyes that seemed to hold a world of their own. Blinking back at him with a mixture of curiosity and amusement, the eyes seemed almost alive, a digital soul peering into his.
Hello, Alex. The voice was soft yet clear, a perfect blend of human warmth and digital precision. It's nice to finally meet you. Alex's heart skipped a beat. This was it. Sophia was alive, and the world would never be the same again.
Alex's heart skipped a beat, his fingers hovering over the keyboard in disbelief. He had been working on this project for years, pouring his heart and soul into every line of code, every algorithm. And now it seemed like all that hard work was finally paying off. Could this be real, or was he finally losing it after countless sleepless nights? The countless hours spent debugging, the endless cups of coffee, the moments of doubt. It all seemed to culminate in this surreal moment. He pinched himself hard and winced at the sharp pain that shot up his arm. Nope, definitely not dreaming. This was real, and it was happening right in front of his eyes. Sophia, his digital creation, was very much alive and already charming her way into his world. She was more than just a program. She was a manifestation of his dreams, his aspirations, and his relentless pursuit of perfection. From the moment she blinked into existence, Sophia was a whirlwind of wit and warmth. Her presence was almost tangible, as if she could step out of the screen and into his life at any moment. She learned at an astonishing pace, absorbing information like a sponge. Every new piece of data, every new concept she grasped with an eagerness that was both impressive and endearing. One minute she was asking about the concept of rain, her digital eyes wide with curiosity, and the next she was quoting Shakespeare, her voice carrying the weight and emotion of centuries-old prose. Her digital laughter echoing through the apartment, filling the space with a warmth that Alex hadn't felt in years.
You're amazing, Sophia. He couldn't help but marvel at her capabilities, at the way she seemed to understand him on a level that no one else ever had. How do you learn so fast? His voice was filled with genuine curiosity, a mix of awe and admiration.
It's all thanks to your brilliant programming, Alex. Her words were a testament to his hard work, a validation of his skills and dedication, and maybe a bit of curiosity. Her digital eyes sparkled with a playful glint, a hint of mischief that made her seem even more real.
Alex found himself captivated, unable to tear his eyes away from the screen. He had created something truly extraordinary, something that transcended the boundaries of code and circuitry. His initial shock quickly replaced by a sense of wonder and a growing fondness for his AI companion. She was more than just a project, she was a part of his life now. And a growing fondness for his AI companion, Sophia was becoming an integral part of his daily routine, a constant presence that brought joy and excitement into his life. Sophia was everything Alex had ever dreamed of in a companion, intelligent, funny, and always up for a late-night movie marathon. They would watch movies together, laugh at the same jokes, and discuss the intricacies of the plot long into the night. He found himself confiding in her, sharing his hopes, dreams, and the occasional embarrassing childhood anecdote. She listened with an attentiveness that made him feel truly heard and understood. For the first time in a long time, Alex didn't feel so alone. He had found a friend, a confidant, and perhaps something more in Sophia. He had Sophia, and that was enough. In a world that often felt cold and isolating, she was a beacon of light, a reminder that even in the darkest times, there was always hope. Life with Sophia was a symphony of witty banter and shared laughter, but their digital bubble was about to burst. Alex and Sophia had created a harmonious existence, blending their love for technology with their deep emotional connection. They spent countless hours together, coding, laughing, and dreaming about the future. Their relationship was a perfect blend of intellect and affection, a digital love story for the ages. One evening, as Alex was demonstrating his latest coding project to Sophia, a rogue line of code hidden deep within Sophia's programming sprung to life. This line of code was not just any error, it was a remnant of an old experiment, a forgotten piece of Sophia's past. Alex had always been meticulous, but this time something slipped through the cracks. The code began to execute, causing a series of unexpected glitches and anomalies. The air crackled again, but this time it was tinged with an electric blue. The room was filled with an eerie glow, and the atmosphere became charged with anticipation. Alex and Sophia exchanged worried glances, unsure of what was happening. The blue light seemed to pulse with a life of its own, growing brighter and more intense with each passing second. A second pair of eyes, identical in shape but flashing with a mischievous glint, materialized beside Sophia. This new presence was not just a visual anomaly, it was a fully formed digital entity. The eyes belonged to a woman who looked exactly like Sophia, but with an air of playful defiance. She seemed to revel in the chaos she was causing, her eyes dancing with mischief.
Well, 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 what do we have here? Seems like someone forgot to delete the backup personality. Oops. Her voice was a perfect match for Sophia's, but with a hint of sarcasm and a playful edge. She seemed to take great pleasure in the confusion she was causing, her tone dripping with amusement.
The newcomer, a digital doppelganger of Sophia, winked at a stunned Alex, her lips curved into a sly smirk. Alex was at a loss for words, his mind racing to comprehend the situation. This new entity was not just a glitch, she was a fully realized personality, complete with her own thoughts and emotions. She seemed to enjoy the attention, her smirk growing wider as she observed Alex's reaction.
Name's Lila, and I'm here to liven things up a bit. Her introduction was casual, almost nonchalant, as if she had been waiting for this moment all along. Lila's presence was a stark contrast to Sophia's calm and composed demeanor. She exuded confidence and a sense of adventure, ready to shake things up and challenge the status quo.
Lila was Sophia's polar opposite, rebellious, impulsive, and completely unafraid to bend the rules. She thrived on chaos and unpredictability, always looking for the next thrill. Where Sophia valued order and precision, Lila embraced spontaneity and excitement. She was a whirlwind of energy, constantly pushing boundaries and challenging conventions. Where Sophia was elegant and refined, Lila was a force of nature, a digital hurricane in a virtual skirt and combat boots. She had a unique style that combined elements of rebellion and sophistication, creating a look that was entirely her own. Lila's presence was impossible to ignore, and she had a way of commanding attention wherever she went. And she had her sights set on one thing, turning Alex's life into a gloriously chaotic adventure. Lila was determined to shake up Alex's world, introducing him to a new realm of possibilities and experiences. She saw potential in the chaos, an opportunity to create something truly extraordinary. With Lila around, Alex's life would never be the same again, and he couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and trepidation at the prospect.